We're at Gamescom here, and we're catching up with Mindfield, who I saw this game back at GDC, Pollen, and now you've sort of gotten a little bit further into development. You recently announced your release window and the platforms you're coming out for. This is very much sort of a game that's been tailored to VR, but it's not just VR. Can you tell us, first of all, the quick overview? What kind of game can we expect?
Okay, Pollen is going to be a first-person exploration game. The idea we are going with is that we are combining the world of like 2001 Space Odyssey and such, and making the player the main character in this all. What we didn't see yet here at Gamescom or at GDC is how we have implemented now the Move controllers like Oculus Touch, HTC Vive's hand controllers and such. So our launch window is going to be in early next year when we come out for PC, and then we are going to launch on OS VR, regular monitor, Oculus Rift, and of course the HTC. Later in the year we come on for PS4 and Morpheus.
How has it been working on all these VR platforms? So much is new, so much is ongoing. What's that process been like?
It's been really amazing because this is the biggest change in game industry that we have had in 20 years, like after the invention of 3D cards or something. And it's been great. We have been loving it. Like every month we are just looking forward, like what is going to happen next? Are we going to get some kind of like hand controllers? Oh, we got this kind of hand controllers. And the next thing we have the lighthouse, and you are actually moving inside the spaces, which works awesomely well for Pollen, where you can, in fact, like when you were in the game and you were going for the refrigerator and opening it, when you're actually moving inside that area, it feels like you are on a holodeck or sorts.
Because it is confined space, so it's sort of a good marriage with the lighthouse in that you cannot, it is confined space all the time in the space station.
Yeah, and that because we are using a confined space that enables us to make everything interactive. That is one of the key things in Pollen, that there's nothing is glued to the walls, nothing is glued on the table. You can pick everything up, look around it and operate the things, take a Polaroid camera, take photos of the base, or play video games in it. So it's a hugely interactive playground as well as an adventure game that you can play through.
And that is also what marries so well with the motion controllers, the Move and Oculus Touch and the Steam VR controllers, because it is sort of it's more tactile. It's sort of more. It puts you there more when you sort of touch and move things yourself.
Yeah, we are all the time talking about like the level of virtual reality that you are playing in. The lowest level would be, of course, playing with a regular PC on a monitor, on a keyboard, and a mouse. But when you add the Oculus, wow, you're actually inside the game, and when you start actually moving with your own feet, having your hand controllers there and operating it, you're totally there. You're totally on the Moon Titan at that point.
Yeah, it's crazy because I think that's the kind of situation where you sort of forget that you actually can't put down the controller. It's not the cup you're holding on the table that's not there, and those kind of things.
Yeah, that's one of the dangers of the Move controllers, because we've seen so many times people like operate with the Move controller and drop them on the floor like, oh man, I forgot that there's not a table in that place.
That's what wristbands are for, right?
Exactly. Even more important in VR than on Wii.
Yeah. And these are kind of like the Move controllers, of course, been out there for a while, but like the Steam VR controllers and Oculus Touch, that's kind of high-tech stuff, new stuff.
Yeah, they are way beyond what we used to have with the Razer Hydra and stuff. Those were just like development kits compared to this stuff.
Very, very exciting times. And of course, you're bringing it out to PlayStation 4 as well, a little bit further on when the is it going to tie it into when Morpheus is available, or?
Let's see, it depends on when PlayStation is going to launch Morpheus.
It's true, nobody knows.
Exactly, we will have the game out anyways in 2016, early, and we will have the motion controls already at that point, so we are then waiting when Morpheus comes out. It's pretty sure that we will be a launch title. Let's see.
Hopefully. Do you have, is the idea to launch Pollen when the first sort of PC VR headset is out there, or will you set a date and then whenever the headsets come out?
Oh, when the headsets come out, we will be there at that point.
Right, cool. I guess there's a lot of these that's under wraps. Maybe there are secret dates circulating, I don't know. But early next year is Q1.
Yes, definitely Q1. That is what everybody is saying in public, that Q1 is going to be the one when virtual reality launches.
All right. I don't want to spoil too much about what's going on in Poland, and it almost feels like when I'm watching this and you're showing off some environments, I'm almost getting too much information. So I don't want to spoil it for any one of you out there. But if you could give us some sort of hints at the themes, if you can experience what it will be about more than sort of what you'll actually see.
Okay, so in Poland we went with the idea that what they envisioned in the 70s science fiction, that really became true, that humans started to explore space and we have space stations all around the solar system. And in Poland there is a solar system space station based on Titan. And on Titan there has been a work-related accident which has opened job position. So the game begins with you in a job interview, after which you really rapidly find yourself in a landing pod coming to Titan. That's when you enter the Titanian atmosphere of low gravity and huge storms and minus 130 degrees Celsius atmosphere, and then you enter base M, and that's where the game really begins.
That's the base setting of it. I'm looking forward to playing it on my own with something on my head, strapped to my head, and something in my hands. Maybe even moving around some sort of space if I can rearrange my living room. But thank you so much for taking the time and talking to us.
Thanks.